Pablo Picasso, whose full name is Pablo Diego José Francisco de Paula, Juan Nepomuceno Crispin Crispiniano, Maria Remedios de la Santísima Trinidad, Ruiz Picasso, was born on October 25, 1881, in the city of Malaga, Andalusia, in southern Spain. He was the first child in the family of Don José Ruiz Blasco and Maria Picasso y López. From an early age, Picasso showed an interest in art and at the age of 7 began helping his father with painting. At the age of 13, his father, seeing his son's skill, gave him all his art supplies and stopped painting himself. Picasso entered the Academy of Fine Arts in Barcelona and continued his studies at the prestigious San Fernando Academy in Madrid. In 1901, Picasso began signing his paintings with the pseudonym Picasso, his mother's maiden name. During this period, a tragedy occurred that left a mark on his work. His friend Carlos Casagemas committed suicide due to unrequited love. Picasso worked extensively as a graphic artist, sculptor, ceramist, and designer. He became a founder of Cubism, along with Georges Braque and Juan Gris. Throughout his life, Picasso created around 20,000 works. His painting, Les Femmes d'Alger, sold in 2015 for $179 million, became the most expensive painting ever sold at auction at that time. Picasso died on April 8, 1973, in Mougins, France. His legacy continues to have a tremendous impact on the development of visual arts in the 20th century. Interesting facts and mysteries from Pablo Picasso's life. First word. The first word little Picasso uttered was pencil. Productivity. Picasso created around 20,000 works. Diverse talents. He was not only a painter, but also a sculptor, engraver, ceramist, and poet. Personal life. Picasso was married twice and had several love affairs that often inspired him to create new works. Expensive paintings. His painting, Les Femmes d'Alger, was sold in 2015 for $179 million, making it the most expensive painting ever sold at auction at that time. Pseudonym. In 1901, Picasso began signing his paintings with the pseudonym Picasso, his mother's maiden name. Tragedy. A tragedy that occurred in his life left a mark on his work. His friend, Carlos Casagemas, committed suicide due to unrequited love. Cubism. Picasso was a founder of Cubism, along with Georges Braque and Juan Gris. Blue and Rose periods. Early in his career, Picasso experienced two significant periods, the Blue period, 1901 to 1904, and the Rose period, 1904 to 1906. During the Blue period, his works were somber and melancholic, while during the Rose period, they were brighter and more cheerful. Spanish Civil War. Picasso actively supported the Republicans during the Spanish Civil War and created the famous painting Guernica, 1937, which became a symbol of the horrors of war. Friendship with Matisse. Picasso and Henri Matisse were not only competitors but also friends. Their artistic styles and ideas often intersected and influenced each other. Political activity. Picasso was a member of the French Communist Party and actively participated in political life, using his art to express his beliefs. Picasso Museum. There are museums dedicated to Picasso's work in Paris and Barcelona, where thousands of his works and personal items are kept. Experiments with materials. Picasso loved experimenting with various materials and techniques, creating works from metal, wood, ceramics, and even trash. Self-portraits. Picasso created self-portraits throughout his life, reflecting changes in his style and self-perception. Influence on modern art. Picasso had a tremendous influence on the development of modern art, inspiring many artists and movements. Long life. Picasso lived a long and eventful life, leaving behind a vast legacy that continues to inspire and amaze people around the world. Pablo Picasso's love affairs. Fernande Olivier. Fernande was Picasso's first love and muse at the beginning of his career. Their relationship began in 1904 and lasted until 1912. Fernande inspired many of Picasso's works during his Rose period. Eva Gull. After breaking up with Fernande, Picasso began a relationship with Eva Gull, Ma Jolie, My Pretty. Their relationship lasted until 1915 when Eva died of tuberculosis. Olga Koklova. In 1918, Picasso married Russian ballerina Olga Koklova. Their marriage was full of passion and conflict. They had a son, Paulo. However, their relationship deteriorated and they separated in 1935. Marie-Thérèse Walter. In 1927, Picasso began a relationship with Marie-Thérèse Walter, who was 28 years younger than him. She bore him a daughter, Maya. Marie-Thérèse inspired many of Picasso's works, including the famous Girl Before a Mirror. Dora Maar. In 1936, Picasso began a relationship with artist and photographer Dora Maar. She was his muse during the creation of Guernica. Their relationship was tumultuous and passionate. Françoise Gillot. In 1943, Picasso began a relationship with Françoise Gillot, who was 40 years younger than him. They had 2 children, Claude and Paloma. Françoise was the only woman who left Picasso. Jacqueline Roch. In 1961, Picasso married Jacqueline Roch, who was 45 years younger than him. She remained with him until his death in 1973 and was his last muse.